He was famous everywhere. He was the best, the champion, the greatest in any stadium. He was also the worst person on earth, and if need be, the hand of God incident proved it.
Maradona, Argentina 1, Inglaterra 0, sí, dijo que sí el árbitro. Argentina 1, Inglaterra 0, Maradona.
In football, there's a before and after Maradona, just like the period before and after the Second World War.
Viene el pelotazo buscando ahora con más velocidad, Huddle para Inglaterra, pero ahí quedó en el camino Huddle. Ataca Argentina ahora. Pero atención.
Maradona epitomized the mystique of the working class revolution, aloof and arrogant like the 1980s.
During the 80s, Maradona was the first big icon of the era when football became a globally televised phenomenon.
The way that Maradona has been able to do.
And it was under the constant barrage of TV cameras and satellites that he expressed his timeless talent.
He had that magic, that special something that makes you realize that you're dealing with something out of this world, the likes of which will never be seen again. The most important characters in mythology were Apollo and Dionysus. Apollo represented reason, and Dionysus represented emotion. Those who knew Maradona understand that he was the worst of Apollo, but the best of Dionysus.
He's still a child and already he's a god. Maradona is 20 years old. He plays for Argentinos Juniors. Hugo Gatti, Boca Juniors goalkeeper, they call him El Loco, crazy guy. He teases Maradona, "You're like a little fat barrel, you'll never score against me." Diego replies on the pitch, starting with a penalty and then with a lethal free kick from a wide position. At the start of the second half, Maradona does even better and perfects his performance by scoring twice in the space of 2 minutes. First, all alone in front of Gatti, he scores his third with a soft left foot touch. Then he leaves everyone behind and is fouled inside the box. He's only awarded a free kick, but it's enough for the little fat barrel to humiliate Gatti with his 4th goal on the night. Argentinos win 5-3. Yes, Diego is already a god, and he's still just a child. Diego Armando was born on the 30th of October 1960. The Maradona family includes 10 people, father, mother, and 8 siblings. He lives in a 3-room house in Villa Fiorito, a suburb of Buenos Aires.
There weren't many kids in Villa Fiorito who had their own football. Sometimes we miraculously made one out of some wool or anything else that could somehow be shaped into a ball. We played our little match, and the kid who brought the ball was the star, because none of us had one.
Impromptu gambling takes place around these early suburban matches. Diego plays on the battered fields in his area and joins the Argentinos Juniors youth team Cebolitas. They go unbeaten for 136 matches.
It was all new to me, because where I came from we had no ball, no shoes. For me it was a little bit like Disney World. I'd never seen so many footballs in one place. It was there that I started to train, and immediately I realized that I could keep the ball up forever. Now that's the thing I can tell you, that I can remember. I was training and always thinking that I had to do more. Now this helped me when I eventually started playing for real.
He's already popular as a kid. He's shown on TV juggling the ball. He delights the crowd with his tricks during the first team's match's half-time break. The daily newspaper Clarín writes about him, mistakenly calling him Maradona. He makes his first division debut with Argentinos Juniors. He isn't 16 yet. 4 months later, he's already part of the national team. The national manager, Cesar Luis Menotti, leaves him out of the team for the 1978 World Cup. It's a trauma for Diego, the first big rejection of his life.
I'm convinced I could have played in 1978. It was pointless Menotti telling me that I had a bright future and that I was going to play a lot of other matches, a lot of World Cups. I've played in 4 of them, but I really missed that one in Argentina.
But he gets his own back 1 year later in Japan at the World Cup for the under-20s. Under the guidance of the same Flaco Menotti, Maradona inspires the Argentine national team to victory. Argentina's number 10 shows the world his outstanding repertoire of skills. Great speed, majestic ball control on the move, sudden changes of pace and direction, breathtaking dribbling even when under pressure, a great skill in moving into the right position and earning free kicks. In the final against the Soviet Union, Argentina win 3-1 and Diego scores from a free kick. He is voted best player of the competition. It's his first major achievement. Maradona moves to Boca Juniors in 1981. Joining this team is a dream come true for him, as like his father before him, he has supported the club all his life and he refuses a sizable offer from the Richmond's club, River Plate, just so that he can wear the beloved blue and yellow shirt. On his debut, he scores from the spot, and the El Gráfico newspaper writes, "Today, in the whole world, Maradona is football."
When I was fit, I could do anything. Now, you can't learn creativity. It just comes out by itself.
La fantasía es